writes, many folks believe the plane was shot down. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a small unmarked jet flying overhead immediately after the impact. Others are convinced they heard the piercing sound of a missile.
Let's just take a look at some of those open questions. We know, for example, that a 911 call was placed at 9:58 in the morning from the plane by a passenger who was in the bathroom, who described on his phone call that there was an explosion on board and that he saw white smoke. And after that was reported in the media after the crash, the FBI went and confiscated the tapes, and they've been sat on ever since.
All right, the 911 call after the person said, "I saw smoke in the plane," the FBI grabbed that tape.
Right, and explicitly mentioning that there was an explosion on board. The second thing, I think, is to take a look at the debris field. And by no means am I an expert on aviation and crashes and so forth, but from the folks on the ground in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, in Somerset County, where the plane crashed, there are many, many eyewitness accounts that have been reported in mainstream news organizations, from the Bergen Record to the Philadelphia Daily News to the Pittsburgh Tribune Gazette, that said that human remains and large pieces of debris, pieces of seats, etc., and then smaller pieces of debris, including magazine pages and letters and so forth, and papers, were found as far away as 8 miles away from the crash site. And this seems to undermine the claim of the government that that no midair incident happens. It's consistent with an explosion in the air, and the fact that that debris field is spread out so wide again raises questions about whether something happened in the air.
All right, so you basically want these questions answered. You're not pointing a finger saying you're definitely sure the U.S. Air Force fired a rocket at this plane.
No,